Hello. Hi. It's me. Um, it sure has been a long time, hasn't it? Um, yeah, I'm fully aware of that. Life gets busy. Life gets really busy, and yeah. Um, Over the summer, I got a job. Thank fucking God. Um, that was really great. Is really great. I still have the job. It's really great. I love it. I love it so much. Um, and I just was busy. I was just doing things. Well, not too many things, to be honest. But I was busy. It was a nice summer, I'd say. Um, I wish I actually did film more because I don't know. I feel like I did like a lot, and it's my first time living on my own. Like I said this. I know I did a vlog. Um, but I said something about like living on your own during school is one thing, because like, yeah, people do that. But then living on your own during like the summer is just different. So I wish I got more of that, but oh well. Right now I am making a flag garland because my birthday is tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm having a medieval Renaissance themed birthday, and I'm just making decorations right now. Yeah, I've had a very tough morning, I will say. Not tough, tough, nothing happened. I woke up and I got breakfast. Since my birthday's tomorrow, I had like a breakfast coupon at Tim Hortons. Shout out. So I went and got that free breakfast. And I came home and just, I had a online lecture this morning as well. And I, sat through it, did it, whatever. And then I was like, let me lay down for a few minutes. I want to lay down. So I laid down, and suddenly it's 1 p.m. I laid down at around 9 a.m. and I woke up at 12:15, and I was like, oops. So, yeah, now it's 1 p.m. and I'm making crafts instead of doing schoolwork. I have a 40%. Oh my god. Sorry, I just saw something in the corner of my screen. Oh god. I can't do anything about that yet. I'm just gonna put, like, if you guys see like a square right here, just ignore it. There's just, oh my god, there's a lot. There is a lot. Also, my photo booth just didn't want to work, which is why I'm doing it like this. But there's gonna be a bar here because I'm not. That's too. That's for me to see, not you. Anywho, yeah. So I'm just making some crafts. Um, I'm blonde, also. Um, I think the last time you saw my hair, I had ghost roots. If I'm correct, I tried to get rid of the pink. I have now bleached the pink 5 times. I think 5-ish times. And this is where we're at. It's still there. Very, very lightly, but it is. It's not like full blonde. Also, some parts of my hair are white, some parts are not. I don't really know what's going on. It looks a lot better on my laptop. I will say that. It looks phenomenal. I wish my hair looked like this in real life. It doesn't. There's like yellow patches here. I recently did my roots, and I didn't let it process for long enough, so I had to redo my roots, and you know what happens with that. Um, but I don't know. I really like it. I really mess with it. I'm really happy. And that's all that matters. I made more, like, I cut more triangles out. Do you think I need more? I don't really know. But yeah. Anyways, what else is new? I have a Fitbit. It's not on my wrist right now, but it's charging. That thing I love. I go on runs. I do things. Oh my god, I love tracking my steps. I just love it. I don't know why. Like, it's just so much fun. Also, yes, I'm wearing this. Okay, I was cold this morning. I swear I have not been wearing this fucking jacket, this goddamn poopy jacket. I have not been wearing it because it's been hot. However, this morning when I woke up from my 3 hour nap after sleeping for 7 hours, I I was just really cold, and this was the first thing that I could grab that wasn't my robe because I didn't want to wear a robe. I have sweatpants and a shirt on. I don't want to wear a robe over that. So I was like, I'll just put this on. And then over time, I was like, I'm gonna film something because I want to talk. So this is where we are. I'm sorry for wearing this. I'm so sorry for wearing this. Oh, I have coffee as well. Let me drink that. Yeah. Give me one moment. I'm gonna switch to the photo booth thing just because I also want to test to make sure that this is working. It should be, but how do I stop this? I don't really know. Stop. I just changed it so you can only see this. Cause I'm also I don't want there to be like a bar in the video. That's gonna piss me off just to like look at. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'm just gonna put the other ones on a different string. So yeah. Yeah, my birthday is tomorrow. Which is crazy. Um, it's really crazy to think about how more of my life has been spent on the internet than like not, which is crazy. I turn 20 tomorrow, which is crazy. So weird. I feel so weird about it. I don't want to talk about it. No, thank you. No, it's really strange and weird and odd and such, but yeah, more of my life is just like on the internet. Like it's just there. It's all just there. Which is really weird and crazy. Although I will say, like, I have been on the internet, like, posting videos of myself on this dinky little website since I was like 7 or 8 years old, which is crazy. Why was I allowed that? Why did I have unlimited access to the internet? I don't know. It explains a lot, sure does. But, alas, I'm kind of glad a little bit, just because like I really do love looking back at it. I love it. It's just like so cute. Cause also like we all know this. If you've seen any of my other videos, we all know that I love growth. I love personal growth. Like shut up. You know. And I just love looking back at those old videos. They're not on this channel, obviously. There are some pretty old ones here though. But just looking back at the like really old ones, and it's just like, wow, there are just certain parts of me that like that's just me. That's how I am. That's like there's no like growth from that. Like obviously like there's like maturity, yes, but actual like growth, it's just who I am as a person. Like the way that like my certain mannerisms, I notice certain things that I still do in those videos, and it's just like I don't know, or like the way that I talk to a camera is the exact same. It's I'm using different words and I'm talking about different things, and my voice isn't high pitched anymore, as high pitched anymore, but it's still just the same. It's the same. It's the exact same. Nothing's changed. Really, you know? I don't know. I just think it's neat, and I really like watching back those videos a lot. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Or even like just I don't know. It's just like even thinking about how I would act or like the things I would do, like I've just always been me. I'm just like I don't know, girl figures out growing up. That's what I'm gonna title this. Um, no, but like seriously, it's just so sweet. Why can't I get this? It's again, I'm sorry. I keep saying this damn word, but it is just so sweet. I think it is very sweet. Just reflecting, I guess, on myself and watching myself grow up. Literally watching myself grow up, not just like reflecting on it, just being able to watch it on the internet um, is just so sweet and cute and just fun to see all of that um, and be able to like remember doing it. Like, I don't know. There's one that I look back on quite frequently, and I'm gonna recreate it one day. I think this year will be the year. I have a really good idea. I've had this idea for like 2 years now. I just don't have time to do it because it's a Christmas video where I sing and dance along to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. Hello? Oh. I sing and dance along to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. And it's just like, I think one of my favorite videos of myself. I don't know the words to that song. Like, I know them now, but I was like 9 or 10, I think, when I made that video. Or 11 or 12. I actually don't remember. I think 12. I think. I could be wrong. I really don't know. But, like, I just didn't know the words. And I called it a sing-along. I think that's where my love of making music videos came from, and I'm so grateful for it because that is just gold. Like, I love watching that video back of myself because like it's so stupid and like in theory embarrassing, but I love it. Like that's like when I'm seeing somebody Could you try again? I'm not talking to you. When I'm seeing somebody or even just like making new friends, like that's one of the things that I show when I'm like getting really like personal and like deep with them. It's not a personal video at all, but it is to me, like you could search that up and find it, like anybody could, but no one's going to. And so like it's sort of just like my special little secret that I get to share about myself that isn't something that I can just sort of like say. Like if I bring it up, we're watching it. Like I'm not just gonna mention it and then we're gonna move on. We're watching it. We're gonna watch it, and you're gonna see little me bars, and you're gonna laugh, and you'll think, and you'll be like, "Wow, nothing's changed. She's still just an embarrassing loser that does this still." And it's true. I am, and I not maybe not loser, but weirdo for sure. And I pride myself on that because I I do it all for her. Everything I do it all for her. I have bunnies sitting on my. I sleep with 5 bunnies in my bed every night. I have bunnies nailed to my wall for her. Everything I do is for her, and I'm going to keep her alive as long as I possibly can. And you will never take her out of me. And I love her and I cherish her, and I will return to her as often as I can and keep her alive because she is the reason that I am the way I am, and what would I do without her? Certainly not this for my birthday. Certainly not. Yeah. Talking deep for 1 p.m. on a Friday. What am I doing? I have no idea. So I do have a class at 3 p.m. I don't think I'm going. Oh, you know what? This is actually a great segue. I'm not going because I had to email my professor and tell her about the mold in my apartment. I have mold. Well, I don't think I have mold anymore. It's now dealt with ish. There's a hole in my closet where the mold was, and it hasn't been patched up. Did my landlord call me, or was that in my dream? I think that was in my dream. Um, but yeah, I had mold, and how I figured this out. Well, first of all, my roommates and I have just been sort of experiencing things, but I personally wasn't thinking it was mold because I just think I have cancer every day. Um, and so I just wasn't thinking anything of it. However, Emma is on TikTok and she kept getting like mold TikToks and she was like, this is interesting. And then one day she comes to my room and she goes, can I wear one of your beanies? And I go, yeah, of course, let me just grab them. They're in my closet. And so I move some stuff around to grab them. And something like it falls like beside a box. And I go, oh shoot, let me just move the box so it's easier for me to grab. And as I'm like, I open my closet up wider, I see my suitcase in the corner of my closet. I don't have like a walk in, but it's like, maybe I can show you. It's like a double door and it's pretty deep. It's not a walk-in obviously, but it's pretty deep, okay? Like there like that's a dehumidifier and that starts like here and then it's probably like what? A foot and a half. A foot and a half roughly, okay? Give or take. And so I see my suitcase. Trigger warning or just gross warning, mold. This is what it looked like. Okay? And I'm going, what the fuck? Literally, what is going on? What is that? What is that? Because also, I've never seen like mold like that. I've seen mold on my lunch bags and my sandwiches that I would leave in my lunch bags over the summer. Um, I've never seen that before. And Emma goes, that's mold. And I'm like, what? Oh my god, that's crazy. So I move it. We take it out of my closet. And I'm like, where is this coming from? Because obviously it's not starting on the suitcase. That's weird. There's nothing in the suitcase. It's completely empty. Damn nice suitcase too. I'm really upset about it. Not really, but whatever. So we move the suitcase. Lo and behold, this. And now I'm freaking out because goddamn, that's black mold. That's black mold. That's black mold. That was black mold. It was black mold that has just been existing in my closet, potentially on my clothes, potentially just in the air, slowly killing me. And I didn't know about it. It just existed. And I'm so glad that I found it, or what we found it when we did. However, that day was hell for us. We had so much to do, and we just could not complete any of it because we were so anxious about the mold. I called my landlord, and he came, like, literally the next day to deal with it, thankfully. But, yeah, it's just, like, put a lot of... I've been busy because of it now, like, dealing with it, and also working, and just, like, not being able to like be here, and like I went home for a bit and it was just something. It really just was something. But yeah. So that's the mold. Oh, how did it start? You're wondering probably. It started because my room is right beside the bathroom and our shower pipes had a leak and it was causing dampness in that area and so mold. Damp. I didn't have a dehumidifier. My landlord brought that one because I didn't know I needed one. Whatever. I have one now. He's probably going to take it back when he needs it, but oh well. We have it now, and hopefully no more mold. I did throw away some clothes. I didn't know if it was moldy or not. Like there were some jeans that had like a spot or two on them, and Emma was like, they don't look too fuzzy, and I was like, yeah, but this is like clothes, like the suitcase didn't look fuzzy either. So I chucked those, and I chucked some nice leggings. I really liked those leggings, but I was like, I'm not risking it. I had like a box of pants. When I first moved here, I had a box of pants, and I had to get rid of that box because that box was getting a little damp and a little weird, and all my clothes were damp. Not damp, like not like when you get out of the shower and towel dry your hair damp. Like just like you were out, not even in the rain, it was just spitting, and you were walking home, and now you're home, and you're like, it did rain. Like, it didn't feel like you knew it was raining. It didn't feel like it was raining, but now you're home and you're like, yeah, I've been out in the rain ever so slightly. Or like how your socks feel, you know? Like, not like soaked, not wet, but just, it's not dry, you know? And so I was like, okay, let me get rid of this box. And so I hung up some of my pants and then moved them to a new box. And some of the clothes in that box were just a little weird. The box itself, like the second box, was fine, thankfully. I still threw it away just to be safe, because obviously, like, that was where the mold corner was. The suitcase wasn't, which was really interesting. I have no idea how that happened. But yeah, the box was fine, but I still got rid of it because I'm not playing that game. No, thank you. But yeah, so that's all fine now. We've got a plumber. He fixed our pipes, and everything is well and good, except for the hole that still exists in my closet because my landlord said he wants to wait a few more days. He wants me to keep. Oh my god. He wants me to keep spraying it with like mold gone, mold something spray. It's like spray for mold that kills it, and then keep the dehumidifier on all day. Well, okay, he said I'm allowed to not have it on when I'm in my room because he knows it's annoying. So, that's my excuse. But yeah. Anyways, how does this relate to me asking my prof for an extension? Because I've been busy. I've just been busy. The mold is busy, okay? It's a lot to deal with because also, like, when my landlord was here, like, dealing with the mold, I had to be there because he kept, like, I love him. No, this is no shade at all. I love this man. He just kept talking to me about it, and I was like, yeah, true. So we just kept talking about the mold, and it was just like, yeah, he was showing me what he was doing and all this stuff. Also, I wanted to see what was going on. This is my place of living, you know? Anywho, yeah. That's that. And so I got an extension, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go to class on Friday also, sorry. So, yeah. I haven't skipped that class at all, though, so I think this warrants it. Also, my birthday's tomorrow, and I need time. I just need time. I also have a midterm on Sunday. Sunday at 10 a.m., by the way. That is the most evil thing I've heard of in my entire life. Also after my birthday. Thank you very much. And I should be studying for that. I've studied a bit. Like, I've done some practice quizzes and stuff, and yeah. My garland, look how cute! Okay. I also, excuse me, I have a lot of paper chains as well. Anyways, now I have loot bags. I have to create the loot bags. I should probably do that. I'm gonna drink this coffee. But, yeah. I think that's all for this little video. Yeah, I haven't got much else to say. There's not much else that's new. Or nothing not worth telling the internet yet, but there's just, I don't want to tell the internet about other things, and I don't have to, and sorry if you feel like that ruins our relationship. You'll know one day. Hopefully soon. But yeah. I love doing this. I love getting in front of a camera and talking, and I don't know why I don't do it more. I say this all the time. I'm gonna do it more. I am. I'm just busy. I was in 7 courses. I'm now in 6. I could tell you the story about that another day. Tune back for that. But yeah, I think for now I will go, and you will hear from me again soon. But before I go, let me tell you what candle I'm burning right now, because I'm getting into candles right now. That's sort of like my thing. I was into scent sticks, the like diffuser sticks over the summer. However, interestingly enough, I found my room was a little too damp. Interesting. That's really interesting. For the scent sticks to actually work. Not that my room never smelled musty. This is also real quick back to the mold. It was never musty. It was never weird. It was never gross. Although I could have also been nose blind to it. I'm not 100% sure. But because it was like covered up by a box and my closet was closed all the time, I think that's why it never really felt like I lived in mold, I guess. But I guess it was damp enough for the scent sticks to not really work. Like they kind of just like sometimes it would work. Like I'd walk in and be like, it smells good, but other times I'd just be like, okay, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell like my scent stick, so I'm really confused. But now I'm into candles, and I just got this one from Bath and Body Works because they had a sale, and I was sad that day. Marshmallow Fireside smells so beautiful. It smells so beautiful, so good. Because I had one. I've never actually bought myself candles. Because growing up, my mother would not allow them because they made her get a headache, and I totally understand her on that because at that time I liked scents that were headache inducing. And I had one, and it's Cactus Blossom by Bath and Body Works. I loved that scent. I loved it so much. But every time I would like put it in, like specifically in this room, I don't know why, but it would give me a headache, and I think it's because it's very fruity. This one is not. It is sweet, but it's not super. Oh, it's not like super crazy sweet, which is very nice. But that one's like just too fruity. Like even there's one we have like a candle in our like living room, champagne toast. That one is it's nice, but I can't be around it for too long. Don't tell my roommates that because they do really like that one. But I just can't be around it because it makes such there's something about it. I don't know what it is. It's not the sweetness. It's just like there's something there. I don't know what it is. It's something. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I've got stuff to do. I do also have to run some errands later, so gotta prepare for that. Thank you for tuning in. I will be sure to speak to you once again very soon. Okay. Take care now.